Hello everyone, welcome back. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing okay. My foot's getting better. Thank you so much for all your prayers and support and love and all your wisdom. Try this, try that. Thank you. Okay, so the first reading is for you guys, and I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite. And then I'm going to do a second reading on the White House Squatter using this little Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle. So be sure to hang around for that. So, but what do you guys need to know for Thursday, February 13th? What would be the most helpful for you guys to know in order to use all the available universal love? The love is always there. We just have to remember to open to it and ask for it. And the love is what's creative. That's what brings in, because it's a benign circle of love that brings in creativity, inspiration, and all the good stuff. Okay, right there. Wow! This is nice. Ace of Pentacles is a great way to start the day. Our theme is the Queen of Wands, and then we also have, oh, this is actually really good. We also have the, well, heck, I can fit 4 cards. I have the camera up a little higher. I might as well bring in the world, the universe. Okay, so I'm going to stick with her as being our theme for the day, and she is all about creative warmth and you know, she just exudes that self-confidence is what I'm feeling. Of course, with the wands, or I'm sorry, of course with the kitty, the little black kitty. So the wands definitely are about power and creative and self-confidence. But she's receptive. All the queens are receptive energy. And she receives inspiration intuitively and from, you know, the universal forces of love and life. That's why she's holding the big sunflower. Amazing. I love her card. So, and then you've probably seen this card in the Light Seers Tarot, where she's sitting cross-legged as if she's meditating, but she's got this big wand, and it's like she goes Shazam. So I love that card. So she might be somebody in your life that's very helpful, very warmth, or very brings in a lot of warmth, and very self-confident, and doesn't let you get in a funk. But none of these cards are funky. With the Ace of Pentacles in the morning, this is an opportunity that can bring in better health. It's good for manifesting. Maybe the full moon brought through some ideas for you, some creative inspiration. Or maybe you got, you know, something came in during nap time or dream time. There's that possibility too. But there's a new start here. And it is, you know, usually related to finances and good health. So the earth supports you. This is also, you know, all the earthly signs the aces bring through, all the different suits of that element and or signs of that element. And so, of course, we're talking Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, yeah. Excellent. And then she just is very fiery. So the combo there is pretty good. Then we do have a lot of Saturnian type of energy, but also any other earth sign. Saturn to me is really how we master life on Earth. You know, it's the planet that holds the time-space continuum together, and it's, you know, often dualistic and there's limitations, but that doesn't mean that it has to be hard. And I allowed for reversals, but all of these cards are straight up. So the Knight of Pentacles is one step at a time, of course, taking things, but being very determined. Maybe he's delivering something. Maybe this pentacle, this opportunity that comes in the morning is maybe a delivery, and who knows, maybe you get a package that came from this woman in your life, and it successfully comes through, and things are full circle. Things come full circle. So, wow. The World is also a good card for travel, but if it is about travel, maybe you're traveling with a woman like this, or you meet a woman like this on your travels, and it doesn't have to be long distance travel. Although usually the World card is, from spanning the globe, but I don't feel like there's even any delays. It's just like a nice, safe, warm passage to get wherever you are going. Okay, excellent. So with this deck, again, it's Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle, and I'll do 2 rows of 5. She's got some wild eyeballs, doesn't she? This deck you find on Deviant Moon's website if you like it. So, the White House squatter. I don't even want to say his name. He's a guy that hangs out a lot with Mussolini, though. And in guidance I've always gotten that not Mussolini, but the White House squatter was Mussolini in his past lifetime. So I love Raymond D. Pascal's. He said, one of his comments said, Mussolini with his swastikars, and he's furious. So that's who Trump hangs out with. Oh, I said his name. And remember, he had Mein Kampf on his end table for years and years and years. Maybe still does, for all I know. So, how's your day going to go? Drumpf, Mr. Drumpf. How will your day go? Yes, I do have a lot of bias against this guy. Anybody with critical thinking skills does. But I want 10 cards to reveal his day. How's it going to go for him? As I send out peace and love. Okay, so, I don't know. Is he going to drink a lot of water in the morning? I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Saturn maybe has a hard time communicating early in the morning. Of course, he sure does really well just putting out crap on his untruth, whatever. Whoa. Okay, well, this is pretty clear. He's holding water because he's toxic. In the mornings, his feet are very swollen because things aren't working well in his liver. All he's thinking and talking about is more money. But look at this big cup that's full of water. This is, yeah. He's always just wishing for more money, but he's just swollen with water. Yeah. He has all these goals and dreams that he has yet to, fulfill. And so he's always like wishing, and I doubt he lights candles, but the candle can be just hope. He's just waking up with hope, but he's swollen. Maybe he's hoping the swelling will go down, or maybe he doesn't even notice it. So those two cards knighting together are pretty interesting. Yeah, but the One of the key meanings in this deck for the foot card has to do with stability and balance and how grounded he is and how moral a person is. Well, he's toxic within his morality. He doesn't have morality. I don't think he really does have a lot of stability, right? Because with the poison card here, this is his own self-destruction. This is him taking in a lot of harmful, toxic, not only just thoughts, but things into the cups, into what he... I mean, how many times do I have to say, I think he drinks, but how many times am I going to get comments, he doesn't drink, he said because Fred Jr. Yeah, sure he doesn't drink. Well, okay, if you want, we could just call it all the Diet Coke, which is toxic, and is absolutely, if you want to go that way, don't take your guidance from me, somebody who's a practicing therapist and has studied 12 years in addictions, right? No, don't. Go ahead, take Trump's word for it, because he never lies. But bottom line is, all he thinks if he has all the money in the world, then he's really accomplished a lot. But the key here is that with this card over here, this scourge, I can't even pronounce it. It's kind of like the whip in the Lenormand, and it has to do with just repeatedly doing things that hurt yourself. So he's taking in by drink, and this would probably be Diet Coke, and then if pills and drugs don't work, or maybe because the alcohol is always around. I mean, he could get it anytime he wanted. But if you don't want to believe that, then let's just throw that aside and just call it Diet Coke and anything else that he would even put into a bowl and eat. And he loves his ice cream. So did... Well, they all seem to do, but yeah. Anyway, I feel like the thing to focus in on is the fact that he's repeatedly hurting himself. There's repetitive hurt, and it's toxic. And he can wish all he wants, but his wisdom is not. He doesn't have wisdom. It's not there. And then also on another level, the owl card is about things that a person needs to watch out for. So this swelling that he has really is a problem. Probably he's going through, when the water, well, we don't have the heart card here, so I wouldn't say he's at that phase yet where there's... the water around the heart, but we know his heart isn't open. So, anyway, he's wishing that he could have somebody that he can trust, and he's wishing that he has that kind of careful protection. I mean, he does have a Secret Service, of course, but they can't help him when he is sabotaging his own health. This could also be, if we just go with the smoke, this could also be, some leftover, because I'm thinking of the lungs. This could also be some leftover, long-term COVID for him. This is interesting. So he's hoping a lot, but does he get it down here when we have poison? Because again, self-destruction, and it's his own, it's things that he feeds to himself. So, wow, okay, that's all I have for today. Thanks, you guys. Bye.